Hello and welcome to my channel, GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your daily reading for Thursday, the 10th of December, 2020. Okay, so let's see what energy is around for today. I hope it's a good one. Let's hope for a good day. But we are getting closer and closer to the Sagittarius new moon. So we shall see what energy is being stirred up before then. Okay, so we have Mick the Myomancer. What a beautiful card as an overall energy. Oh, around the home we have the Dark Lady. Love it. I love the Dark Lady. Career and finance, we have Iris of the Rainbows. Lovely. And we also, for love and relationships, we have He of the Fiery Sword. Wow. Okay. And message from the universe, the feline. Old Grumpy Socks has turned up again. Look at him. Mr. Grump. Okay, so last time he turned up, I remember I had a particularly grumpy day. And I was like, oh, I have to go back and just check when feline came out. And I'm like, yes, that was when he came out. I'm like, old Mr. Grumpy Socks. But we shall see. We, as an overall energy, we have Mick the Myomancer, and this is actually a really lovely ancient energy about appreciating a lot of things around you, just being present in the moment, slowing down, being still, being able to just be in the present moment. There is an ancient energy to this as well, a timeless place that comes in with this energy of Mick the Myomancer. And he is kind of just happy where he is. So it's looking at areas of your life and trying to bring in the energy of contentedness, really, of being happy where you are at this moment in time. So round the home we have the Dark Lady. And she is a powerful, powerful energy that comes through here. And she is not taking no prisoners today. Like, she's not putting up with any crap. So anyone that wants to do anything unjust or take any kind of advantage around the home, she's just like, no, no, and no, not putting up with anything. She's very strong. So there is an energy of very strong energy of protection around this as well. I think you might find yourself quite the energy of don't mess with me today. Quite fiery. And we've got He of the Fiery Sword coming in for the love and relationships as well. So not in a bad way, not in a way that you're going to be super aggressive or anything like that. I mean, of course, as I said, these energies are general energies, so they're going to affect everybody slightly differently. But there is a sense of, yes, just not putting up with anything. And this might be something that's been around for a while that you've kind of let go, or this feeling of someone might be attacking you even, but it's just like this inner strength comes out and you just go, rah. So we have around career and finance, Iris of the Rainbows, which is a beautiful energy to come through because it's peaceful. It's regained hope and optimism. So it's beginning to believe in magic again, which is really lovely. But I do feel like this is a much softer energy compared to some of the stronger energies around. There's a lot of emotional energy flying around, very strong, intense emotions. So you don't want to get caught in the crossfire. You could be feeling quite intense about something yourself. And I do feel like it's, in terms of career and finance, it's just kind of sitting in the middle, taking a bit of a pause whilst these personal relationships, emotional personal relationships are taking center stage for the day. So I'm kind of just getting this energy between the Dark Lady and He of the Fiery Sword, and energy kind of orbiting around like zhoo, zhoo, zhoo. So, and it doesn't necessarily, I just feel like there's a lot of emotional intensity that people won't know what to do with. So it's kind of could feel a little bit out of control for some people, but it can also be an energy that you can harness and become a very powerful energy as well. If you can harness this, you can use it to give you some inner strength that you didn't think you had, or you can use it to find a motivation that you didn't think you had. So it finds this energy. It's really going into the depths and finding energy. It's kind of, that now they're showing me, and it's almost like you could almost do extraordinary things if you can harness this energy. But if you can't harness it, it's like you get swept up in it. And it will just kind of pull you every which way. So it's kind of interesting what it's doing, and it's teaching you about personal power and limitless possibilities. But it's what they're showing me is almost this air of being a bit superhuman if you can harness the energy, because it's like, sometimes when you've heard those stories of someone being trapped under the car and someone lifting it up because they just suddenly had this, like, I have to save this person, this superhuman energy. So strength. So it's just like something, it's like going in the superhuman, very strong highway. You can jump on that or you can get caught up in it. So it's interesting. So we have in relationships, he of the fiery sword and Kim with the dark lady. Like I said, there's possibility for clashes. There's possibility for great intense connections as well. So this can be a great physical connection as well. So it's like I said, it's all about how you harness this energy. So if you're fighting against it, you're fighting. If you're going with it, you're going places that you never thought you would. So, or you're on this really fun, intense ride. So he of the fiery sword, yes, there's going to be some sparks, maybe a lot of energy going around. But ultimately what they're saying, the message I'm getting is it's learning to harness this energy to be motivated and determined, into some sort of motivated, determined energy coming through here. So you might find this with somebody that you're with. You might find it within yourself. And if it comes across and someone's very much like, I'm going to do this, I need to do this, it can be very intense for the other person. So it's just, about having to not temper, but deal with other people's emotional intensities. So there's no wonder that the feline has come out. And he kind of comes out when people are irritable, grouchy, when he's almost ducking for cover. He's trying to duck these kind of energies that are being thrown, like zhoo, zhoo, zhoo. And he's just like, I'm getting out of the way here. And this is making me cranky. Why do I have to do this? I'm just here trying to do my thing, and suddenly I'm caught in this crossfire, or I am suddenly getting involved and attached when previously I wasn't, to a feeling of anger and irritability. So he, you don't, like I said, you can rise above all this energy that's flying around. But it could be a day where some people could be grumpy. So, but it's interesting because Mick the Myomancer is just oblivious to all this that's going around. He's just like in this timeless state. So he's saying this too shall pass. It's just a very short energy that's flying around at this moment. And if you can find a space where you can not get attached to it, you can find this happiness and contentedness in the ordinary tasks of living or the present moment. So, it's an interesting energy happening for Thursday the 10th. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow.